Good morning from Naxos, and look at this beautiful weather, almost no wind. This is the house or the guest house where we are staying. This is our room here actually, with a little terrace and the garden. And now of course wind is coming. When I'm talking about no wind, the wind is coming. And we are going to explore today the beaches. First stop is gonna be Cycladic Beach. And Marty's driving again because I cannot drive. Of course I can drive, but he's always...
cannot drive me with me. He cannot drive when I'm in the car.
Well, yeah, maybe like something like this.
Because he says that I'm always complaining.
And I wanted to give
Which is not true.
I wanted to give you a little travel hack. So if you rent a car for your holidays, especially in Europe, you should check out the website meinbilligermietwagen.de. I will put you the link in the video description, and with that video description you will get, I think, 10 or 15 euros off with your first booking on that website. We don't get anything, unfortunately, but that doesn't really matter. And then there's a second website which I'm always checking to control. It's called rentalcars.com. I put you also that one in the video description. Rental cars is mostly more cheaper in South America. More cheaper, is that not correct?
More cheap or cheaper, but not more cheaper.
It's cheaper in South America, Mexico, the US, etc. But in Europe, most of the time, Meinbilliger was the cheapest. So let's head to Cycladic Beach. And I have to put a seatbelt on. So meanwhile, we got a little bit lost in the fields of Naxos on the way to Cycladic Beach. I think here left. And Google is actually a little bit lost in Naxos. And Naxos is really famous for their potatoes, and you can see them here. They're just harvesting them. And in every restaurant you're going in Naxos town, you are getting fresh fried Naxos potatoes offered, and they're really delicious. And we have finally made it to Cycladic Beach, and now we need to find a place which Marty suits.
My suit?
Or no swimming suit? So as Cycladic is mostly, there are also organized beaches here with sunbeds and umbrellas, but we are going to the unorganized beach. And Marty bought himself an umbrella, which
Not only to myself,
no,
both of us.
which fits to his swimsuit. So you have to show us later.
Yes.
Or in the next vlog. Marty is trying to set up our place and install the new umbrella. And for all those of you who are following us already a longer time, last time we were in the Greek islands, we had a really magical tool. It was called an umbrella screwdriver. You can have a look at the video from, I don't even know if that was in Amorgos, Folegandros. And there are also some deck chairs here and umbrellas, and you have to pay 5 euros per set. And then on the other side, this island is Paros, where you can also see vlogs from us from 1.5 years ago. Let's get ready for the beach. So how's the water?
It's a bit fresh.
We are now done with the Cycladic Beach and time for an ice cream bake. This is actually one of my favorite ice cream. Cookie dough. So much sugar. What can you do? Once in a while you have to let yourself go. And I want to show you something here in Naxos. Can you see this stand down here? These are plastic bags, and it's a laundry service. We have the same stand in our hotel, and you just fill the bag completely full and they pick it up. You pay 10 euros, and in the same day you get your laundry back in the evening nice and clean. I think that's a very smart business idea. Now we are heading a little bit further north to direction Agio Anna, and there's supposed to be another beautiful beach. One wrote in the internet the most beautiful beach, but as you know, that's always a personal think what's the most beautiful beach. We will let you decide. So we have made it to Beach. I cannot show you too much from this beach because most of the people are naked here.
There's an airplane taking off.
Airplane taking off, so I hope nobody's behind us because we have to watch out for the new European data protection line. How you say that? Data?
Protection regulations laws.
Protection regulation laws. And the sun is almost going down and we will head soon back to our room. And I take the sunglasses away. And the beaches here are just really beautiful. Very nice sand, crystal clear water. Really can recommend it.
Yeah. Blue again. See it?
Yes. Today we received a really interesting package from Taipei, Taiwan. And we will tell you in the next vlog what this is all about. So after picking up the parcel, we parked our car on the official parking site because you cannot take any car into Naxos town. Sorry, I'm already ahead of my time. And there are a few public parking spaces and they are free, so it doesn't cost anything, so it's very uncomplicated. And now we are walking along the harbor and there are a lot of restaurants here where you can enjoy sunset cocktails, and the Hora is just up there behind me, where you can also have sunset cocktails. And we are actually heading now to one which is called 520. It was a recommendation to us, where you have a view over the port, and that's where we will have our sundowner. So we have arrived at the 520 and are having our sunset cocktails. And this is actually a Mediterranean sunset. And Marty's cocktail, what was the name of your cocktail?
It's called honey and pear.
Honey and pear cocktail. And the nice thing is here that in the 520 bar they are making actually cocktails with local ingredients. And my cocktail, the Mediterranean sunset, is made with mastica. And mastica is made from a raisin which comes out of a tree on the island of Chios. Maybe some of you have already heard of it. It's like a liquor and very good for digestion. So it's probably better after dinner cocktail. So cheers and let's enjoy our cocktail.
Cheers.
Cheers. Now we are having dinner at Nostimon Hellas, a restaurant a little bit off from Naxos town. And tomorrow we're going to explore more beaches and we're going to attach the beaches to today's vlog. And we will show you quickly after this our dishes of tonight.
So you are not getting rid of us as yet.
See you tomorrow. So this is fried feta cheese in a nut crust with some grapes and a little touch of honey. The second starter is a marinated fish like a ceviche on a beetroot bed, and on top is a herb which is local. It's called kritama and it grows by the sea. It's not very tasteful, but it's supposed to be very, very healthy. Marty's main course has arrived and he has a chicken fillet with apricots, mushrooms and some potatoes on the side. And mine is a local pasta dish with chicken and the local, excuse me, that's a little bit loud here from the motorcycle, and the local goat cheese on the top.
Hello, welcome back. New day, new beach. We are at Cycladic Beach, which is about 25 minutes drive from Hora south. It looks like a natural reserve, and there are two beaches here, Cycladic and Hawaii. And let's check Cycladic first. On this beach there's also a ruin of an old hotel. Looks pretty impressive, probably never was finished. And the space is really nice here. There's another beach called Microlimano, which is very quiet at this time of the year. Probably during the season it's more visited by families. So if you can come here, or off season, it's better.
And this beautiful bay and beach with this beautiful blue turquoise water is called Hawaii Beach. Very suitable name. There are a few rocks in the water, but it looks really inviting for a swim. I think we will settle here for a while. So another beautiful beach day comes to an end, and look at this spectacular sunset. It's not a sunset yet, but how the sun is going down and the sea is glittering. And now we are heading to paradise. And there you can actually see that Marty's swimsuit fits perfectly to the new umbrella. I told you we are going to paradise, and behind me you can see the sunset just setting behind the island of Paros. And this taverna here under this beautiful tree is called Paradise Taverna or Paradiso Taverna. They also have some tables on the other side of the street. That's the owner, she's super friendly. And Naxos is a wonderful island, I really must say. We were a little bit scared to come here to Naxos because it's such a big island and we were thinking it's super touristic. But on the airport there are only 2 planes landing a day from Athens, so there are no charter flights, and the island is so big, so all the tourists are spreading actually all over the island. So we definitely can recommend you to come to Naxos, enjoy all these beautiful beaches you saw today. I'm sure that you will find your beach all for you on your own, where you can be just the 2 of you, or even only alone if you want to have total privacy. So highly recommend it. Now we just finished our dinner. The sun is setting, as said before. There are some beautiful lamps in the trees, so it's also nice to come here even after sunset. And thank you very much for watching this vlog from the way we saw it from Naxos. Tomorrow we will head to another island on the Cycladic Islands, and see you soon. Safe travels always. Bye bye.